No one deserves that kind of treatment. His girlfriend treated him like shit and cheated, and he had to deal with it. This is not something that you bring up when someone attacks you for some naughty artwork, right? Deme posted something. Just a reminder to all her fans. She's very uncomfortable with the not safe for work art of her. But why did you make your VTuber look like that? Just because it's sexy and hot things doesn't mean I want to see porn of it. I get that. I understand. I can see the difference between safe for work art and completely, you know, going porn or corn. It's just a VTuber. Who do you think of when you see it? Okay, so she's basically asking her fans. She's trying to explain to her fans that she's not down with the naughty stuff, right? And I can respect that. I don't know much about Deme. She pop in every now and then on the Twitter timeline. Apparently also very drama related VTuber, right? I get where she's coming from. She feels extremely uncomfortable with the not safe for work art. I don't mind not safe for work art from my character. We talked about this, chat, right? I told my chat from the beginning, however creative you are, and you know, boys gotta be boys, and I can tell the difference between fiction and reality. Having said that, I myself don't offer that kind of service, right? And there's a limit. Like, if you want to draw my character in a certain way, I'm down with that. But I'm not that kind of corny VTuber, right? Not the lead VTuber. As a matter of fact, me and the lead VTubers are I think, kind of on a fighting terms at the moment. She's a part of the Mean Girls Club. I think she's a bit of an asshole, yeah. To be honest, like the way she expresses herself in certain kind of tweets, she comes across like a fucking asshole, okay? Like a mean fucking bitch. And here's my proof to why I think that is. Chibi Reviews kind of quoted back to her like, okay, so you feel uncomfortable with the not safe for work art, but then you retweet, and this is kind of like I wouldn't call it safe for work art, but it's definitely a more like a suggestive kind of art, right? She's fully covered with clothes, but still like, you know, very sexy. And so it makes her look like a bit of a hypocrite. I get where he's coming from, right? That you tell your fans, don't do naughty art from me, but then you go ahead and repost some bikini shots of your character. And so Chibi goes in like, this level of virtue signaling has stun locked me, and she also locked the repost. And I can tell the difference here by reposting fan-made art and actually posting photography footage of you, or, you know, they're two different worlds. I agree with both of them. Like, what she's saying here, she doesn't want to be involved in this, but then reposting some bikini picture, I see this as fan art, right? They're two, like, we need to separate this. This is not corn. This is just fan art. Drawn in a seductive kind of way. But there's a huge difference, right? Drawing versus IRL. Because I had the same shit accused me like 2 weeks ago. Like, look at Juju, she's a safe for work streamer. No, I do have fans that draw me in a not so appropriate way, and I'm cool with that. But me, myself, I don't offer that kind of content. I don't make money with that kind of content. So that separates me from being a VTuber whose main focus is to sell you the girlfriend and naughty ideas, right? So I have to disagree with Chibi somewhat here. But Here's why Deme is an absolute asshole and a bitch, and it's her next response to Chibi, right? She could have handled this more gracefully and said, dude, it's not the same artwork and corn stuff. No, she chose to respond this way. Wait, aren't you the guy whose fiance literally cheated on the whole friend group? I mean, she literally, like, you know, went straight for the balls. And that makes her look awful, right? The way she snapped back. It's like, yeah, as if, like, his fiance cheating on him has nothing to do with his statement calling you out for being a hypocrite of reposting lewd art when you said you don't like that kind of art, right? No one deserves that kind of treatment. His girlfriend treated him like shit and cheated, and he had to deal with it. This is not something that you bring up when someone attacks you for some artwork, right? Like, kind of almost makes it sound like he deserved it. Like, LMA, no, yeah, your ex-fiance basically screwed everyone, right? And that's not cool. That's not how you fight back in a battle. That makes you look like an absolute But in my opinion, the way Deme started it, with the, like, she feeling uncomfortable, this is her right to go like, okay, I don't like this. You know, I'm not policing and trying to tell my audience what they can and cannot do, but I have respect for people who are willing to try and control this in a way. Although, let's be honest here, you can't control it because there's always going to be like some goofball in the back of the chat goon to you and making like fan art. You can't control it. Even if I would be wearing police uniform here and going like, guys, stop drawing choo-choo. Chances are you probably still would do it like in secret, right? At least at this way we kind of like open, and you know, besides it's artwork, it's I get that artwork is different, all right? Artwork for me has nothing to do with reality offering sexual services. It's just a fucking artwork at the end of the day, right? So I do understand Deme here. I think it's like a little bit over exaggerated, like, oh my god, I don't want to see porn of it. Yeah, I get that. I get it. At the end of the day, yes, you are just a VTuber, so get over yourself. And the way she responded back is just absolutely like below the belt soul response. I agree with both Chibi and Deme here, but since Deme put that cherry on the top here, round two, as so to speak. Round two, definitely you're out here, Deme. That is just so evil and so wrong and beyond the belt, and no one deserves getting cheated on. But you know, women are evil, and when they know they're kind of like backed in the corner and they don't know how to snap back, they usually they say something nasty, and this is absolutely horrific.